Welcome to our channel. Today we continue to talk the second part of the first part of our unsuccessful relationship. Hi, Inka.
Hello, Renata. Hello again.
So we're going to continue what we started in the first part about unsuccessful relationship, and we actually finished talking about what we have a program from childhood, and then we
From
are
our
continue starting to doing the program as a from mother and father
Yes.
in our partner's
Yes.
life.
Yes.
So let's do it.
Yeah. So if you continue, we continue, and so on my example, we continue. The one of relationship I had, it was also that guy who was telling me that because he had the problem with closeness, hugging, kissing, and yeah. So to the end, when he was opening himself, he told me that when he was going to school and he saw parents hugging, kissing kids, he was like, wow, oh, this what parents do, because he didn't get this from parents. Of course, I was seeing these patterns before, but even if I'm healer, and even if I am working with this and helping other people, you don't take your work in your relationship. So even I was seeing these patterns in him before, I was waiting when he will release this by himself, and this what was happening. And when he told me this, it was like, yeah, okay, I was not saying, oh, I knew it. It was more like, okay, so you need to work on it. Yes, but this what he was showing, actually, that my father, he also didn't know how to hug and show love. My father didn't know it. So this what he was showing. And I have this also. I have before I had really big problem to hold on to just close with someone. Now I am very like hugging person. I am hugging and kissing everyone like, oh, I love you. But okay, now I am on my healing process, and I am going well now. Yes. But before I had a really problem with this. When somebody was hugging me, I was like, oh gosh, oof, oh.
Stress.
Yes. So this is what he was showing me. And actually, we was healing each other. We was healing each other. And the process was done. Then it was like, no, this don't work anymore. Yeah.
So he took a part from you and learned the
Yes.
process, and same thing you did from him, learn
Yeah.
the process, because he was showing you, mirroring
Yes.
what you actually needed from that person.
Yes.
That's why you
And
guys match in the beginning,
yes.
right?
Yes, it was matching on the energy or on the this patterns. Yes, it was matching. That's right. We felt like really like fire between us. And so that's right. If you feel fire, this don't mean it so will be nice relationship. It can mean it be nice healing process.
Or very big feeling, right? Because
Yes.
if you have really the beginning, you meet that partner, it's like a fire, then
Yes.
it's a deep healing in that relationship.
Oh. Yes, I have the last time, so I know. But it don't mean it's actually it can be if both are aware and healing this between. Often it's like there is nothing more, and then we think, oh, I don't love you anymore. Yes, when we are not aware, but when we are aware,
Mhm.
then the real love can come, take the place, unconditional love. So I don't, yes, often it's happened that when the fire is there is the process of really deep healing. And when the healing is done, often people go apart. But I don't say that it's always like this because I know people also that they go through deep healing and then they are together in really beautiful relationship full of unconscious love and
Mhm.
helping each other and grow each other together, but still experience different relationships with others. I don't mean sexual, but you still can experience healing with other people, not on their sexual level. But then both people need to be aware of this. So we need to be conscious and not only one side, but both sides. This is very important. Yes. So go back to this relationship. It was very important because he also was showing me that I am afraid to lose my freedom. He was also afraid to lose his freedom. So this was mirroring each other very strong. And but we was finishing our relationship in a very beautiful way, because we was saying to each other like, okay, you are not there, I'm not there, okay, but I really love you and I wish you the best of all my heart. So it was finishing with really beautiful words. I love you and you are special for me and I wish you the best and I want to see you grow and be happy. It was a
Yeah,
beautiful, yes.
this is the great example that it's saying, because women don't know how to end up nicely relationships.
Yes.
It always comes, actually, we as a woman, we need to guide and show the men the way to stop the relationship, not be
Mm,
fighting and with a really not a really good way of saying bad words to each other. I hate you or something. This is not really good. And you are the
actually, yes.
perfect example saying, and you could even, tell people and guide women, right? Because mostly,
Yes.
of course, we're talking about relationship, because but the victims mostly are the women, sometimes men, of course, but you are good example of helping people,
But thank you.
because you really did, and I learned from you as well,
And I
and
learned
I'm
from
so
you.
glad. We learn from each other, of course.
Yes, of course. But with this guy, it was more easy because he's also on the spiritual grow, and he knows so much about the spiritual world and how it's he was touching it and was doing also meditation together. So it was a little different. It was more easy because with some of them, um, it sounds like some of them, but not with everyone you can be like this or say your true or this because like the last one I wanted to say, but it was like something blocked me because his
Mm.
energy not allow to me to speak to hear, and silence it's also answer. Yes, we sometimes we don't need to hear from somebody, but the silence also says something. So sometimes finishing like without words, without goodbye, yes. And this actually, it's some will say that it's manipulation, because when you normal people say goodbye to each other, good morning, goodbye, say how yeah, like yes, we finishing in nice way, but some people they don't do it, and we judge them very quickly that they manipulate us, yeah, or they are junkie or douchebag because they are doing like they doing, not saying goodbye, not what one words, just like you are transparent, like you don't exist, and like you was never existing, you feel like this, yes, it's hurt us. But when we understand that actually we need to question why this happening, yeah, why, so we don't need to understand like exactly, but sometimes we don't know what is the reason why person like disappearing. It's actually it's not about us, it's about them, it's about that they, if they don't show us respect, they don't they don't respect themselves, yes. If they can't finish in really nice way, it means there is something about them. We feel bad. We feel like, oh, I don't mean nothing. I am not worthy. Come on, you are worthy a lot. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about them. That they feel like this. Maybe they feel like douchebag. So they show you. So you get this feeling like, oh, it's douchebag, but actually they are projecting the feeling of themselves, yes,
Yeah.
like they are actually they feel not worthy, they maybe have problems, yes, and shame also, it can be also shame, yes, I don't have courage, it's many things. So it's better to don't judge, it's like accepting, okay, it's not mine, just don't touch me, I am a worthy person and I know about myself. I am actually feel sorry for this person that couldn't do this, but hopefully life learned them, yes, it's not
Mm-hmm.
up to me, life, karma is a bitch, how we say, yes. So this will come back, yes, so
Of
they will know,
course.
because the person, when the person hurts you, and maybe not intentionally, they don't want, uh, they will not understand to the time that they will be hurting in this way, yes. So
Mm-hmm.
and this how life learn us, yes, we meet people who do this the same to us, so we can understand other, because we are a reflection of each other. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I always say that be loving, be kind, be understanding, and respectful, even when someone don't treat you right.
Yeah.
Have this understanding and love, but of course the boundary, like, okay, I understand, I forgive, but I will not let you in my life again. It's okay, but be loving and kind, because we don't know what the person go through, yes.
Okay. So going to the point
Yeah,
of
now I was
um
like going
going far.
somewhere else
Yeah.
with yes.
So the woman attracts a man who is like
Yeah,
a father. Let's
yeah,
start from that.
yeah. What is the
I said a woman attracts a man who is like a father. Let's
yes,
start from this.
yes,
Just the woman and the father, and
yes,
we have a partner.
yes. So, exactly like how Father was treating us, we will seek the man who will treat us in very likely way. Yeah, maybe not exact, like we
Hmm.
say our father was alcoholic, so maybe our partner will be not alcoholic, but maybe he will be use drugs or something else. Yes,
Hmm. Hmm. But
because
anyway, this is kind of like a drug. alcohol is also a drug.
Yes, yes. And if our father was not nice to our mother, like treat her without respect and didn't have respect, but she also didn't put the boundaries and don't respect herself, we will play the same rule. Like, yeah, like the man will not respect me and I will not respect myself and I will not put the boundary. So I will let the guy go over my boundaries, yes? Like treat myself like, yeah, like you can do whatever you
So
want.
what you can do in this situation, if you know that you're doing exactly like your mother and your partner doing exactly like your father, what the first thing is good when you see that, okay, why I'm doing this. So if you see that you're doing as your mom was doing, then you start saying, oh no, that's not mine. That's yours, mommy.
Yes.
That's yours. And what you have to do, you don't come to your mom and tell her. You just,
No.
deeply
Sometimes it's
inside
okay.
in yourself, oh, you can, right? But inside of us, inside of our little child, small child that is like my inside yours, right? I just say
We all
that's
have
not mine.
this
I'm
inside.
giving back to you, to your mom.
Yes.
And sometimes we have to do the way that you have to write the letter. But
Forgiving.
excuse me,
You mean not a total forgiving or
it kind of like, yeah,
yeah.
it's a hard way of you write a letter, but you never give
Yes.
to your mom. You just
No.
write the letter and say the words that not your, actually, whatever you do, it's not you. It's giving back to your mom.
Yeah. And
And
you're
the
the programming, the
yeah,
pattern. Yes, because it's
and
not
I
your.
understand, of course, and especially when you write that, you always said to whom you're writing the letter, dear
Mm.
mom, and what's her name, and then you just say the letter, it's your daughter, blah blah blah, and then you just start saying that you put the program on me, and that's not mine. I'm giving back to you, and you could just say any words that how she was doing that, and you did, you started to do it, and it's not yours, and you hate that. You could say the bad words, stuff like that, and when you relieve, you feel like, okay, now I'm done, then you just sign your name, and then uh, put on fire outside
Yeah,
of
but-
your house,
yeah.
burn that.
Mm.
Totally. Everything has to burn. And then again, another day you write another letter to your mom
It's 3 days. Yes.
or or your father, depends, and you actually do a little bit lightly, but it's something more is coming. And then you could say, oh, I think I could forgive you, blah blah blah, and then sign and burn again.
Yes.
And the third day you just write the love letter
Three
to your
days. Yes.
parent
Mm.
to heal
But
yourself.
before it, also like releasing the patterns. Yes, like we recognize that it's not our, so we put the person, mother or father. It's the parent. It can be also sister, brother. It's we
Oh,
just
of
say,
course.
yeah. But so you, when you recognize it's not mine, the pattern is not mine, because I am going circle, but it's not mine. You give away. Yes,
To your
it's
parents or
like
ancestors, depends
meditation.
where it comes from.
Yes, because sometimes, exactly, sometimes it's when I was releasing, I was saying, we say my mom, but then I was seeing my ancestors. So I was like, okay, it's not come from my mom. Actually, it comes from my longer, like ancestors from, sometimes it's, uh,
2, 3
we
deeper, right? 3,
yeah,
4
three
even.
generation, four, 7 generations. Sometimes it's very, very far. But
Hmm. It depends where this problem starts.
Yes, the deeper, like we know, the deeper it is, the longer, like from seventh generation, then it's very, very hard. It's
Yeah.
like
But you
sometimes,
could
yeah,
practice,
sometimes
you
children born with, yeah, without hand, without leg. Why? Because it's so the programming, the trauma, emotional trauma, it's so deep. It comes from many generations, yes,
yes,
because
yes.
this what we are talking about. Actually, we need to say that what is this? What? It's my grandmother or grandfather. Why me? Because actually it goes in memory cells, DNA have memory cells, and the stronger memory cells, it's this what is written in our DNA. And what is the most stronger memory cells? The trauma, the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
This what it's written in our code, yes. So
So
this is
coding.
what we are, yes, this is what we are releasing. So the longer it goes, the harder it shows on the body, because
And
our
it's
body will
longer,
show.
it's longer time takes to release everything.
Yes, it's the
It's
same.
time.
Yes, it's the same with me, because it's from my childhood. So I still see, it's don't mean that, oh, I was releasing, I was healing, I know now, so now I'm free. Oh, now it's good. No, it still can.
It's a long process.
Yes,
Even
it's
though
still,
you, how long you take it taking to release everything that you have a problem?
yeah, but
More
it's
a
become
year.
easy, because now when we say I met a guy, and directly I see this, that okay, exactly this what I was releasing, but I observe. I don't go in, I just
Mm-hmm.
observe. And like, yeah, it was nice to see you, nice to meet you, bye. Because I see, yes. So, and people, you people who come in your life after your healing will show you how much you was healed, how what you was healing. Because right now that I can say, I have amazing uh, person in my life, who is so much caring, so much protective, and show me so much respect, and accept me in ever my crazy way, that I am amazed. Like, wow, it's really unconditional love. It's like, give me space, I give space, and it's really nice and deep friendship. But because I am still healing myself, so it's like easy way of yeah, be friends. And
Mm-hmm.
what happened next, we don't know, but it feels so nice, because I see that I, yeah, because I gave myself the highest respect, and the person showed me this reflection. Yes, I accept myself in the all my craziness way, and sometimes I'm so, crazy, so I'm like, okay, he still love me. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, yeah, there is acceptance. And the crazy thing, it's I start to love my crazy thing, that I'm so loving and so open and everything. And I start to hug this and love this, and this person show me the same. So it's reflection of my healing, reflection of my love to myself.
But the first thing is when you actually, as a person, um, person, um, as a woman who having problem with the relationship and have sometimes the women don't know how to end up that relationship. Mostly they scared how to end up because, oh, he's gonna beat me or this. First of all, do not program
Attachment.
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you attach to that, but you have to stop feeling that, oh, I'm scared, and this uh, put you in the more deeper and deeper program of having problem get out of that relationship. But mostly start being not to not be fear, and slowly understand, okay, he's showing me because he is the mirror of myself, of
Yes.
my reflection from my parents, from my
Projection. Yes.
ancestors, and slowly start, if let's say you are scared to uh, talk to your friends because they don't understand that, you could always, find a person that can listen to you,
Yes.
and who is really good with that to listen. Sometimes like Kasha is doing, Inka, I'm sorry. Inka is doing that therapy with the women that they have a problem in their life, how to manage that. She already went through many relationships, so she's very experienced woman. And
I think.
this is the way, to release and start doing the steps.
Yes.
What you have to do to get rid of that
And
and
special when
accept.
yes, and special when you are in the relationship I was, when there is physical abuse. Yeah. And actually I was in relationship there. I was not only physical but also psychical.
Mental.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mental. That he was biting. If it's biting, it was
beating.
okay, but he was beating. Yeah, he was
Beating.
beating me, and his explanation was it because I was provoking him, and
So
to
provoking
the
means that the program from your past, from your
yes,
ancestor,
yes,
you, even though you was a nice person, but he felt that you provoking him.
yeah. I feel like it's it is very sensitive topic for me, but uh, so other understand, you need to speak also how you was going to this process, like how you processing it. But the thing was that my grandfather was beating my grandmother. She was, yes. So, and it was also like he was saying to her that her, because of her he was doing this,
Wow.
yes. So it was abuse on this guy. It was so deep trauma. He was abusing me in many way. He was taking my money. I couldn't, what I was working for. He was taking my money. I didn't have any this, and yeah, beating me.
Wow.
Even when I was pregnant, I was beaten by him. I was, yeah, actually lying on the, yeah, yeah. I don't need to go in details
Deeper.
because
Hmm.
it's very like, yeah. But
But going to that, this was your grandparents'
yes,
program,
I
which
was
actually affect because your mom was pregnant with you when she was actually having that situation as well.
actually, yes. This is what I want to say because yes, I was pregnant when he was far. I was lying on the floor and he was, yeah, he,
Beating, hitting you.
yeah, and also, yeah. So on my stomach, yeah, on my,
Oh wow.
yes, and Well, yeah, when I go there, so it feels. But my
But
grandfather,
even though if you feel that, you could release and send to
yes,
your
yes,
grandparents.
release because right now I can say also about my daughter that yeah. So okay, so I was repeating programming of my grandfather and grandmother because he was hitting her, he was beating her. But then my mom, she was also beating by my it not beating, but he was hard hand with her when she was pregnant, and
Mm.
so it's programming the child because we need to understand also that programming not happen when we are children. It's programming happen 9 months. Yes, Renata, nine
It
months
actually
pregnancy.
starts 9 months before
Yes,
the mom is pregnant,
yes,
9 months of pregnancy, and
yes,
12 months of childhood.
yes. This is the most hardest. Yes, if I can
Yes.
say. Yes. So the child, my daughter, that I was pregnant with her and he was beating me, yeah, under pregnancy. She she also okay. She's working with this. She was working. Now she's really fine, but she had this aggressivity of yeah. Um, I don't know because if I can say because yeah, it's my daughter, and but she was hurting herself, if I can say, and
So
now it,
she was showing in a different
the,
way.
yes,
So
and
she was
also she
hurting
was
herself.
aggressive outside. Yes, of course, she was also aggressive outside, but not so much like because the father didn't want her. Yes, so yeah, it was. A long story about this, but anyway, it was like no, then yes. So
But you
anyway,
talking about like cutting herself or something like that?
yeah,
Yeah. So this is trauma that it's actually was in your grandma moved to
no,
your mom moved to yourself, and then you
yes,
moved to your daughter. So she's showing
yes.
something else
She
because
showed it's
she's
very,
not
very.
she's actually not repeating the same thing, but now she's showing to all of you.
It's very emotional for me. Yes,
Hmm.
but it is. But it's very hard for me to talk about this like a mom. But I know I have the deeper understanding that it's the patterns we go through, and we're repeating this because of our ancestors, because of our memory cells we have, the emotions we are never relieve. So
Yeah.
unlikely our kids show us, and
But sometimes harder way.
yes,
they
but
they they cannot understand, and they might go to um like drugs, cutting themselves, putting
yes,
the tattoo, or putting so many earpiecing right on your body, or doing really bad situation on your body that you couldn't even imagine, right?
yes,
So this
but
is really big trauma.
yes, from ancestors. So
Hmm.
for me, it's more easy because, yeah, it's not that, oh, easy, like, oh, no, but it's more easy because I understand why. So it's, for me, it's easier to talk and explain also
Yes.
because we are
Yes.
talking about this, yeah, so she can work through this. But of course, because I am her mother and even I am doing this with other people and help them, I can't do this with her. She need to have her own psychological, yes, and she
Oh
have,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But some of the parts you could heal your own,
And this
which change
and this what
in
I
her
was
life
doing.
a little bit.
Yes, and this what I was doing, the release the pain, so she don't need to help her on her healing process. It's go more easy for her.
Hmm.
So it's like yes. So it's also like, look, when somebody, yeah, you are pregnant, it can show us in different way, and the man, father, spark mom on yeah, on the stomach, yes. So it's also that show the child, I don't want you, yes. The child in the mother stomach feel, I am not
Womb,
wanted,
mother's womb.
not worthy, I am like, can, yes, spill on, you
Split,
can,
split.
yes. So this, and then you can do this by yourself, yes. If somebody don't do it, you cut yourself, I'm not worthy, I am not wanted, I am not,
No,
you, this, this way
because
the trauma.
because the child is showing the mother the way that it's yours, and she's not how you call it, unconscious about that. So
Yes,
why? Because she's actually showing you, please heal that. It's yours. It's
kill
not
the pain.
mine. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah, I know it is. So that's why I say that for me it was more easy to working through this and release it, and so, and help her in this way.
I'm telling you that this is really one thing is really bad thing what's going on with ourselves, our children, what they are showing, but it's also a beautiful thing that when you're working with the clients and showing them, because the client talk and you see the keys how to manage. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how we could release that easily.
And
But
that's why
if you don't know how to do it,
you
of
can't
course it's
help.
pain, and you can help yourself.
That's why
But
we often,
mostly,
yeah,
no, you can say.
we say that the healer one, it's the people they was walking the most almost unbelievable way of life, that was hurting, that was going through hell, yes. And that's why they can heal, because they understand, and they can help in the best way. Because healing, it's not only that you put hands on somebody. Healing, it's understanding and guiding. Because healing,
Hmm.
it's not to say to somebody to do what you should to do.
Of course.
It's the guiding the person.
Especially when the like I was doing the work with you or you with me, it's always you start because something happened and you start to talk about it, and on the way when I was talking, you was just asking me questions and guiding me to go to the, because you have it's a perspective of the second person seeing different way than you yourself, and when it's guided, you you just going, oh, I'm going this way, and then you start to realizing, oh my gosh, I remember my mom said that or something that, or oh, my grandfather or grandmother had that idea, right? So you just getting deeper and deeper, and with the help of you, because you could see it, right? You have the like a
This what is
vision.
extra. Yes, this
It's
would
the
help you.
extra, so it's
Yes,
hmm
because
of course.
sometimes I already know what's happening, because I have this vision, yes, because I am visioner, or how you can call it. Yeah.
Yes,
See,
but
I see that. Oh. No, but
but
so
of
it's
course you could
helping
also.
me, but it's guiding. It's not to say, look, I see this. No, it's about to see this and then guide you so you can feel and see this by yourself. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes what it's not, it's about ancestors, what happening, then okay, you can, I can say. But if it's about you, it's the best healing happen when you go through through guidance, you recognize. When you recognize, the healing happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And of course, it's not right away everything is healed. It's a process sometimes. Because
Sometimes
it depends. It depends on the person. Because you
yes, it's depend of the person, because everybody have different experience. The core can be the same, but it's happening on different way, and or the persons, we are built in different ways also. And another thing also, that it depends how long time we was in this cycle, how much we understand. So it's different, and how much, how long, how far this trauma is going. Yes, because if it's very fresh, like from our parents was starting it, okay, it's very fresh, it goes more quicker. But if it's from our ancestors, like 5 generation or wherever, it's take longer time, because it's like old pattern programming or whatever. The memory cells sit so strong, and actually this is what we can say also about recall healing, that when you release the pattern or programming, your how to say, your memory cells start releasing through your body. So very often when I work with people, with myself, when Renata, she's helping me, so then what happening, it's when I am giving up the patterns of programming, how you call it, then my body start to shake, or I get very cold or very warm. For me, it's often that I get chills and start to be very warm. With other people, when I was working, it's happened that they get whole body start to shaking, because our memory cells start to leave our from our DNA. Okay, now we see that Renata, she is gone. So anyway, okay, so I'm alone now here. So anyway, so we can finish it, and so yeah, the part 2 without Renata now. So see you guys in the next. We will be still talking about how to have good relationship, and why we have unsuccessful relationships. Yes. So, and to the point, how to be in nice, healthy relationship. So thank you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.